Hello, welcome to class. Today we'll be looking at Module 5 of Kitchen Management, and the topic is cooking techniques in African cuisine. We'll be looking at basic cooking methods, step-by-step preparation of African dishes, equal spread of local foods, soup, swallows, and rice dishes, portion control and presentation. This module explains the how of cooking, which is the fundamental technique like boiling, frying, and roasting that are the building block of every dishes. But we will also explore the why and what by diving into the incredible diversity of African cuisine. You will learn to prepare dishes from across the continent, understanding that cooking is not just a skill, but a way to connect with culture, tradition, and community. Get ready to fire up the stove and celebrate the rich tapestry of African flavor. Basic cooking method: boiling. Boiling is cooking food submerged in water or broth at high temperature. The effect on food: boiling helps soften the texture and it makes ingredients digestible and creates broth. Application: it is done with grains. Grains such as rice, maize, millet can be boiled. Tubers can be boiled. Also, it is a base for soup, stew, and broth. The key steps in boiling include bringing liquid to a rolling boiling, adding food and seasonings, maintaining boil until tender, and draining or serving directly. You need to avoid overcooking vegetables to preserve the nutrient and use minimal water to prevent nutrient loss. The next cooking method is frying. Frying is cooking food in hot oil or fat. It can be a shallow fry or a deep fry. For shallow fry, the there is small amount of oil, while for deep fry there is full large amount. The food is fully submerged into the oil. What effect does frying have on food? It adds flavor, it makes it crispy and golden flavor exterior. It can be applied on snacks, cooking meat or fresh or fish for stews and traditional delicacies. The step is you heat the oil to correct temperature. You ensure food is dry to prevent sputtering, and you pour those food into the oil. You fry in batches. You drain excess oil on paper towels. A tip for you is to maintain oil temperature to prevent burning. Use oil with high smoke points for deep frying. Next method is steaming. Steaming is cooking food using the steam for boiling water from boiling water. A gentle, moist heat method. It helps preserve nutrients, flavor, color, and texture. It requires no added fat. This can be done on delicate vegetables, fish, and certain dumplings or rice cakes. The key steps is you fill the pot with water below a steamer basket. You place food in basket cover. You cover and bring water to boil. Then you steam until tender. You need to avoid lifting the lid frequently as this releases steam and loses cooking. Roasting is another form of cooking, and it is cooking with dry, circulating heat, usually in an oven or over an open fire. Effect of roasting: it develops rich, deep flavor and a browned, caramelized exterior. The application in African cuisine: it is applied on meat, vegetables, and giving dishes a smoky flavor. The key step is you preheat the oven or prepare fire. You season or marinate the food. You cook, turning occasionally for even browning, and you ensure food is cooked thoroughly. You have the baste with oil or marinade to retain moisture. Monitor from time to time to prevent burning. Let's look at some Nigerian food and Ghanaian food. Famous dishes in Nigeria include jollof rice, egusi soup, pounded yam, and moi moi. The ingredients used are palm oil, egusi seeds, leafy greens, scotching bonnet peppers. For Ghana, the famous dishes include wanke, banku with okra, kelewele, that is spiced fried plantain. So the ingredients are dried millet leaves for wanke, fermented corn dough, groundnuts. For East and South Africa, their dishes are simple, wholesome, and built on hearty staples. An example: in East Africa, we have ugali, we have sukuma, and we have yama and choma. The ingredients is as follows. For South Africa, the key famous dishes are zadza, pap, chala, and chakalaka. Let's look at the step-by-step in preparing egusi in Nigeria. The ingredients include egusi seed, leafy green, palm oil, onions, meat or fish, pepper, and seasonings. And the method includes: you blend egusi seed into a coarse powder, you cook meat or fish with seasoning, and you set aside. You heat palm oil and you fry onions. Then you add the blended egusi and fry until it forms a thick paste. You add cooked meat and some stock. You stir in leafy vegetables and simmer for 5 to 10 minutes. You serve with your choice of swallow. For ugali, ugali is the quintessential staple of East Africa known as sima, posho, and or nshima. The ingredients used is mainly maize flour and water. The method is to boil water in a heavy potted pot. You gradually add maize flour while stirring continuously with a wooden spoon to prevent lumps. And you reduce the heat. You keep stirring and pressing the mixture against the pot as it thickens, and you cook until it forms a firm, smooth dough. How do you serve it? You mold it on a plate alongside sukuma wiki, meat stew, or nyama choma. The consistency should be stiff enough to hold its shape but still pliable, building a balanced African menu. to offer a equal spread to showcase diversity and cater to different tastes. Local soups like egusi, groundnut soup, okra light soup can be blended. And for variety, you mix thick and light soup. You can mix spicy with mild soup depending on the choice. For swallows, variety, you can offer different texture. You can offer smooth, you can offer firm. So those who like the smooth texture will go for it, while those who like the firm will go for the otherwise. For rice dishes, variety can be achieved as well. You can include both plain and flavored rice dishes in your menu. Traditional snacks and sauce. The small bite and flavor booster that completes the culinary picture is the snacks and sauce. Traditional snacks in West Africa include puff, chin chin, buffet, fried plantain, while in East or South Africa we have mandazi, samosa, and vetkoi. Traditional sauce include groundnut sauce, tomato-based stews, chakalaka, and palm nut or hora sauce. The art of portion control. Serving the right amount for health, cost, and consistency is known as portion control. And why it matters is it prevents overeating, it reduces waste, it ensures consistency, and balances nutrition. Simple guideline for portion control is that you use standard serving spoon or scoop. Then for a main meal, you visualize about 1 over 4 plates protein, 1 over 4 plates carbs, and 1 over 4 plates vegetable. Then you adjust portion for individual needs. Portion for children needs versus those of adults. The art of food preservation. We eat what our eyes presentation rather. We eat what our eyes first see. So beautiful presentation elevates the dining experience. The technique for presentation is including use of color, uh, mount swallows. You can put the sauce on the side. You can garnish, and the traditional serveware, that is the use of clean, attractive bowls and platters, are also helpful in presenting food. In conclusion, you have now journeyed through the technique and tradition that define African cooking. You have mastered the 4 basic cooking methods, explored the diverse regional cuisines of Nigeria, learned how to prepare specific dishes, discover how to build a balanced menu with an equal spread of soup, swallow, and rice dishes. You have learned the role of traditional snacks and sauce. And lastly, you have understood that a great meal combines proper portion control with beautiful presentation. Thank you for listening.